Chris Cassell, what do you want to tell us about?
So I read, I'm trying to catch up because I think we're at issue 3 or 4 already, the first issue of The New World by Alice Cott and Tradd Moore. And it is a very dense, fat comic. It is $5, and it's like, I think it's something like 50 plus pages. I forgot the count, but it's a good chunk for your money's worth. And basically, it's a dystopian post-apocalyptic world story. And we might be tired of those, but this one was well done. Because in 2037, like 5 nuclear devices blew up in the U.S. in big cities, and no terrorist group took responsibility. And after that, the country gets divided and destabilized, and other countries, under the pretext of humanitarian help, come in and they basically invade. And so it doesn't talk about the rest of the world, but the main story takes place in what is known as New California, which is basically 1/4 of the country now. And in New California, they broadcast a television show that basically features Judge Dredd-like officers going after criminals and being broadcast around the world. And then once they capture the criminal, a live vote goes up to let live or erase now. And most of the time, it's kill. And the main character always refuses to kill. And so you're focusing on that story. The next story is that there's a anarchist hacker who's basically trying to destabilize this police state. And he's kind of a likable party guy hacker character, and their two paths soon intermingle as they end up meeting each other at a rave and kind of falling for each other. And then the government finally figures out that he's a hacker who's been troubling them, and they're sending her to kill him. And
so is this one big story, or is it 2 parts of different stories happening in the same world?
They're happening at the same time.
Same time. So it's just a couple subplots happening simultaneously. Okay.
Yeah. So I very much enjoy the world they created. I very much enjoy the scripting from Alice Cott. And Tradd Moore, who did The Strange Talent of Luther Strode. He's cleaner than before. It's very, a lot of it's the colors. They just pop out, and you get this really interesting future aesthetic that they're inventing here.
It looks kind of color blocky as opposed to like shades or...
Yeah, it's very color blocky.
Is it somebody doing his inks or something? Or
it is color artist Heather Moore and a flatter called Yes Flat. And that's it. There's no ink.
Flatter.
Yeah, there's no inker noted in this at all.
Okay.
So if you want a really interesting dystopian story, this is really good first issue. She also has a sassy internet that controls her house and a cat that keeps on trying to poop on the internet. So
you should have started with that.
You should have started with that.
Yeah, that should have been your lead.
Yeah.
Story of the cat who poops on the internet.
Yes. Yeah.
I feel like there's like some Electric Dreams elements in there or something.
Yeah. So highly recommend.
Cool.
New World.
Thank you, Chris.